Alright, continue with Tasha's Cauldron. We now have the Soulknife Rogue. So these guys right here are going to use psychic energy. Think back to Psionic, something that's been around since some of the old rules. Well, that's what they're going to be using here. So down here at the bottom with the Soul Knife. Most assassins strike with physical weapons, and many burglars and spies use thieves' tools to infiltrate secure locations. In contrast, a soul knife strikes and infiltrates with the mind, cutting through barriers both physical and psychic. These rogues discover sonic power within themselves and channel it to do their roguish work. They find easy employment as members of things like thieves' guilds, though they are often mistrusted by rogues who are leery of anyone using strange mind powers to conduct their business. Well, rogues don't even trust them right there, so they obviously aren't the most trusty people here if they can't even get along with their own classes. Most governments will also be happy to employ a soul knife as a spy, so there's your go-to right there. Amid the trees of ancient forest on the material plane and in the Feywild, some wood elves walk the path of the soul knife. So that must be a wood elf class preference right there. Serving as silent, lethal guardians of the woods. In the endless war among the Gith, a Githray is encouraged to become a soul knife when stealth is required against a Githyanki foe. As a soul knife, your sonic abilities might have haunted you since you were a child, only revealing their full potential as you experience the stress of adventure. Or you might have sought out a reclusive order of psychic adepts and spent years learning how to manifest your power. So come up with your own nice little background abilities right there as to how you came about having these powers. Next here they have sonic power, third level soul knife feature. You harbor a wellspring of sonic energy within yourself. This energy is represented by your sonic energy dice, which are each a d6. You have a number of these dice equal to twice your proficiency bonus, and they fuel various sonic powers you have, which are detailed below. So now you see you've got these sonic energy dice. We see other classes using D6s or something like that to power their abilities. Same thing right here with these guys. So what are you going to do with these things? Some of your powers expend the sonic energy die they use as specified in a power's description, and you can't use a power if it requires you to use a die when your dice are all expended. You regain all your expended sonic energy dice when you finish a long rest. In addition, as a bonus action, you can regain one expended sonic energy die, but you can't do so until you finish a shorter long rest. So it's a little bonus action, getting one of those back right there. It's always good. When you reach certain levels in this class, the size of your sonic energy dice increase. At 5th level, they go to D8, 11, they go to 10s, and 17th to D12. The powers below use your sonic energy dice. So what are you going to spend these things to do? Number one right here, psi bolstered knack. When your non-sonic training fails you, your sonic power can help. If you fail an ability check using a skill or tool which you have proficiency with, you can roll one sonic energy die and add the number rolled to the check, potentially turning failure into success. So you're trying to use a skill or a tool, you didn't get the number you needed and you think you're close, roll one of your die. That could add to it and give you a success there. You expend the die only if the roll succeeds. So how about that? If it fails, you don't even lose it. That's a big plus there. And then next they have psychic whispers. You can establish telepathic communication between yourself and others, perfect for quiet infiltration. As an action, choose one or more creatures you can see, up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus, and then roll one sonic energy die. For a number of hours, equal to the number rolled, the chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them. To send or receive a message, no action required, you and the other creature must be within 1 mile of each other. A creature can't use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages, so it has to be able to speak at least some language. And a creature can end the telepathic connection at any time, no action required. You and the creature don't need to speak a common language to understand each other. So just as long as the other creature can speak any language, doesn't have to be one you have in common. The first time you use this power after each long rest, you don't expend the Psionic energy die. All other times you will. So first time you get a freebie there. Also at third level, Psychic Blades. You can manifest your psionic power as shimmering blades of psychic energy. Whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand and make the attack with that blade. This magic blade is a simple melee weapon with the finesse and thrown properties. It has a normal range of 60 feet and no long range. And on a hit, it deals psychic damage equal to 1d6 plus the ability modifier you use for the attack roll. The blade vanishes immediately after it hits or misses its target, and it leaves no mark on its target if it deals damage. So somebody'd wonder how in the world somebody got killed with one of those with no marks on them. After you attack with the blade, you can make a melee or ranged weapon attack with a second. All right, let's get this over right here. With a second psychic blade as a bonus action on the same terms of 2 attacks, provided your other hand is free to create it. The damage die of the bonus attack will be a 1d4 instead of a d6. 9th level, you get Soul Blades. Your psychic blades are now an expression of your psi suffused soul, giving you these powers that use your psychic energy dice. First, you get Homing Strikes. If you make an attack roll with your psychic blade and miss the target, you can roll 1 psionic energy die and add the number rolled to the attack roll. If this causes the attack to hit, you expend the die. So again, you can increase your chances. You figure on critical hits, especially when you're using backstab or something, this is the way to go if you happen to miss. Second, you get Psychic Teleportation. As a bonus action, you manifest one of your psychic blades. Expend 1 psionic energy die and roll it, and throw the blade at an unoccupied space you can see up to a number of feet away equal to 10 times the number rolled. So give you good distance, good range. You can then teleport to that space and the blade vanishes. So basically throw your blade in a direction that you want to teleport and you will. So at level 13, Psychic Veil. You can weave a veil of psychic static to mask yourself. As an action, you can magically become invisible. It's kind of a surprise you get invisible not till level 13, along with anything you're wearing or carrying for 1 hour or until you dismiss this effect. No action required. This invisibility ends early immediately after you deal damage to a creature or you force a creature to make a saving throw. Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, until you expend a psionic energy die to use it again. So long rest or use another die and you can become invisible. I'd make that improved invisibility as the DM, considering that's level 13. Then level 17 here, Rend Mind. You can sweep your psychic blades directly through a creature's mind. When you use your psychic blade to deal sneak attack damage to a creature, you can force that target to make a wisdom saving throw. It has a DC of 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dex modifier. Surprised that's not intelligence, but it's dex. If the save fails, the target is stunned for 1 minute. So that's a long stun. The stunned target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, unless you expend, 3 psionic energy dice to use this one right here. So there's what you'll gain at level 17. So not bad, new group, new subclass. They're called Soulknife Rogue. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.